Welcome back to the Geopolitical Thinker. Here is a interesting map that I made that you can pause the video and look at if you want. So this is the video of the world civilizations, main civilizations, but mainly focused on the Western civilization, the Western world, or the West as they call it. So I wanted to show you and explain to you and understand about Western civilization right now. That's North America, South America, Africa, Europe, Asia, Australia, Antarctica, and this. So the West is in three regions: here, here, and here. So this is the region of the West. This, and this is the West. Western civilization, Western world, or the West. So let's start with other civilizations first. So this, if you can pause the video right here, this is the Latin American civilization, or simply Latin America. It includes Mexico, Central America, Caribbean, and South America. So this is Mexico. This part here are 7 countries. This is Central America. This is the Caribbean. There are lots of countries, and this is South America. This whole region is called Latin America. Here they speak Spanish from here till this whole region except for Brazil. So this whole region is a Spanish region, and Brazil is a Portuguese region. So Spanish and Portuguese are spoken all over here. Here a little bit of English and French is spoken in this area. So it's mostly that. Mostly immigrants from Italy, Portugal, and Spain have come over here. So this is the Latin American civilization. As you can see, Mexico, Colombia, Brazil, Argentina, and Chile. Now let's go to the Middle Eastern civilization. So in the Middle East, there are 5 main regions that I have written. Here there is Egypt, there is Arabia, there is Persia, there is Turkey, and there is Israel. Israel, Turkey, Persia, Arabia, and Egypt. Turkey, Persia, Arabia, and Egypt are the main regions. Israel is in the middle. This is the cradle of humanity. Persia is also Iran. So near Israel, the region is called the Mesopotamia, or the Levant, or the Fertile Crescent, or Jerusalem, whatever you want to do. So Israel, Palestine region, that area. There is Lebanon, there is Syria, there is Iraq, there is Jordan, Israel, and Palestine. So this region is the Fertile Crescent, Mesopotamia, or the Levant. It's the cradle of humanity, one of the main regions. Islam, Christianity, Judaism came from here. So that's Israel, this region. There is Turkey, there is Persia, which is Iran, there is Arabia, and there is Egypt. So this is the Middle Eastern region. This is the ancient Egyptian civilization, as you can see. That the entire Egyptian population is right here, around the Nile River. It's almost like a line if you look at it from nighttime satellite imagery. So here's the Indian civilization. As you can see, it's the entirety of South Asia, or Indian subcontinent as you call it. So there is little bit of Afghanistan, there's Pakistan, there is Bangladesh, there is Nepal, there is Bhutan, there is little bit of Myanmar or Burma. I included little bit of Tibet that I included because of Nepal, Bhutan, Tibet, Buddhism, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and then there is Sri Lanka, and there is Maldives. So this whole thing is the Indian civilization in the Indian subcontinent, or South Asia. Here is Southeast Asia. The major countries in Southeast Asia are Indonesia, Philippines, Vietnam, there is Malaysia as well, and Singapore. There is Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, etc. This is Southeast Asia. And here you go is the Chinese civilization, or you can call this Greater India, and you can call this Greater China, and you can call this Greater Russia. So here is the Chinese civilization. There is Mongolia, there is North Korea and South Korea. The whole thing is Korea. There is Japan, and there is Vietnam, there is Hong Kong, Macau, and Taiwan here. So this is the Chinese civilization. This area is South Asia, and this is East Asia. So that's the Indian civilization and the Chinese civilization. And this area, Southeast Asia, is also called as Indo-China because there is India and China, and there are Indian Chinese influences all over this place, culturally, religiously, linguistically. So it's called Indo-Chinese Peninsula, or Southeast Asia. So here you go: Korea, Japan, Mongolia, Taiwan, Hong Kong. And now let's go to Russia. So here's the Greater Russia or Russian civilization. Now Russia is a white Christian European country, but it is not Western. So I put it in the own Russian world, and heavily Russian influenced regions like Belarus, Ukraine, Moldova, etc. And also the Caucasus and also Central Asia. This was all part of this former Soviet Union. So this I put it as the Russian world. So you can see Belarus, Ukraine, Moldova, Crimea, that region. There is half of Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania, the Baltic regions, and the whole thing, everything else is Russia. Here is Siberia, Russian Far East, or you can call it North Asia. Russian Far East, North Asia, or Siberia. There are three major names for the area after this. This whole area is called North Asia, or Siberia, or the Russian Far East. All three things mean pretty much the same thing. And then there is Central Asia and Caucasus, Georgia, Armenia, Azerbaijan. Here Central Asia is the countries with the Stan, all the Stan countries, the 5 Central Asian states. So this is the Russian world. This is the Chinese civilization, this is the Indian civilization. So this is Middle East, and this is Latin America, and this is Africa. And let's go to the West now. We always hear in the academia, in the news and media and political talking points about Western civilization, Western world, or the West, which is simply not just Western Europe, which is right here. It's also North America, the top of North America, and here Australia and New Zealand. So North America and Oceania or Australia. I put as the West includes the 5 Nordic countries of Iceland, Norway, Sweden, Finland, Denmark, and half of the Baltic states, Poland, Romania, Czechia, Slovakia, Hungary, Austria. There is Greece as well. I also included the Balkans. There is Italy and Portugal and Spain and France and Switzerland and Liechtenstein and Belgium and Luxembourg and Netherlands and the United Kingdom and Ireland. And this is Western Europe, part of Western civilization. The main core of Western civilization is here, the West. This is Canada and the United States. So United States, Canada, Western Europe, and Australia and New Zealand. That is what the West is. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share this video. Thank you for watching the Geopolitical Speaker, and I'm coming back soon. Sorry, it's the Geopolitical Thinker.